Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got videos today from Alpha Central. Man leaves attention-seeking women during date. Please like spread them below. Really appreciate that. That's good. Ciao. It's Chow time.
Slap.
What's that?
Kiss or slap?
I would rather kiss or slap someone?
Me.
No, I would neither.
Neither? Why not?
I don't feel the need to.
Alright, that's valid.
Man's grown up in a generation where people don't have to degrade themselves for views, and was left wondering, when he walked away.
Hey babe, tell me one of your biggest fantasies and I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with putting some duct tape on your mouth.
Okay.
That was it.
The perfect example of men keeping things simple.
But you're filming our building.
Right, is that illegal?
It is.
It is? What law is that?
It's my law.
Oh, your law?
Yeah.
Okay, well my law says that you're full of I don't have to discuss anything with you, so just go back in and make up some more laws.
My name is Susanna Gonzalez, by the way, if you guys need to know that information.
Thank you, Susanna Gonzalez.
You're welcome.
In my personal space.
Oh, I'm not. I'm right here.
That's in his personal space.
It's really not.
Actually, it is.
It is.
It really is not. Okay, then let me go up to you and get that close to you and see if you start saying, "Oh, my personal space."
Not.
It is. Now you're intimidating
Are you
us.
looking at my shoes? They're cute, huh?
Personal space is within arm's distance.
So you're in my personal space
You
now.
walked up to me.
I'm still on my property here.
No, you're in public. Yeah, and this is public property. And she says we can't film from a public area. And I said, what law is that? And she says it's her law.
You can't trespass the eyes, you guys.
You can't trespass the eyes. So she's giving us bullshit. Just go alone.
Yeah.
Go in.
You guys are a bunch
Go
of
back to your job.
You're a.
You are.
Okay.
You look
well,
like one.
you know what? Why
You're
don't
even
you
acting like one.
Why don't you get out of your negligee and put on some decent clothes?
Yeah.
Agreed.
My
There's
necklace.
a reason why there's
Actually, my jeans rip, so if you really want to get...
There's no reason for you to explain why you're in that clothes. You're just in that clothes out there. Because your jeans rip is because you're in that clothes is even worse. So you're saying because you had lost one pair of jeans, you had to go wear a nightgown outside?
Get into detail?
I don't want to get into details. Just go alone.
Yeah.
Call the cops.
Call the cops. Yeah, call the cops.
What you guys are doing right now is weird.
Taking pictures?
No, filming and walking around
No.
the building
What's weird is to
recording.
you is that we're not answering what we're doing. That's what's weird to you.
It's super weird.
Well, I
We're
think
just
it's weird
randomly
that you think it's
recording.
weird.
Legend has it that she represented herself when they sued her for harassment and told the judge to butt out too.
Emma, how old are you?
22.
How many units of Botox do you have?
32.
Lauren, how old are you?
24.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
21? 22? Yeah. They're aging like crazy.
I have 104. I have 40 in my masseters and 64 in my face.
Jess, how old are you?
I'm 34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 34 units.
Okay, she at least looks around 34.
Dr. Cruz, how old are you?
I'm 44.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
76.
Kyla, how old are you?
34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 28 in my face,
They all look very similar too.
and I have 25 in each of my trapezius muscles to help with migraines.
Devaney, how old are you?
23.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
Damn, that's gotta be a support group or something for women with delusion.
Okay, I know Botox actually does help with migraines because my friend actually got Botox. He got it like around right here area because it was like his I don't know what to say, his muscles, I guess, were just too tense. It was causing him headaches. So when he got Botox in those areas, it released the muscle and his headaches went away. So there are some medical procedures that actually help with Botox, but these women are just doing it for looks.
Meet up every month for a
except for the other one.
refill.
Would you rather have this cake or this cake?
Neither. Both look disgusting.
That was painful, and I'm trying to be polite here. Just another case of women trying to use men for content and men not having it.
This is a sign of being abused. If you're ever in a situation where you're being abused and you can't vocalize it.
What did she do with this?
What?
If you're ever in a position where you're being abused and you can't
Aw, someone's gotta help my man out.
What would you do if I randomly got into your passenger seat?
I'd tell you to get the out of my car. Respectfully. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, the same thing anyone would do if a man gets into anyone's car. Tell him to
They would be pepper spraying like crazy.
get out.
If your wife can spend more than you make, like you need to make more monies, 150 maybe to 250,000 a year would be comfortable for sure. The more the merrier, but
300,000, like I guess if they made less than that, I feel like we wouldn't have the lifestyle I wanted, so I would work. Like life's expensive. Anywhere
Again, do you have the lifestyle you want now?
from 70 to 100K.
I would have to say 127.
$500,000.
Imagine if half the dedication to find a man to foot the bills was actually spent working. You'd pay the bills, save some, and take a trip to Hawaii.
True.
But no fun in actually providing for yourself, right?
Hey, but why is your hairline so straight?
Because they use black spray paint to enhance it.
So you have fake hair.
And you? Lashes? Fake.
Okay.
Brows? Fake. Nails? Fake. Lip filler? Fake. Hair extensions? Fake. Perfectly glowing skin, makeup, contour, fake.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's actually.
You're like Chinatown, everything fake.
You just know that long list
Chinatown, my guy.
doubles as all the things he's been paying for, too.
Are you watching a video of another girl cooking?
No, for her boyfriend. Wonder what that's
The
like.
man kept such a straight face, too.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Maybe you should start getting up and going to cook.
I've never had it.
And then he'll just watch you.
Okay. I'm sorry I even.
Now that's a reversal. She went in looking for trouble and walked out apologizing.
Countries I get the most comments about is the country I'm gonna choose for my next solo adventure.
The internet has spoken. Now let's get rid of another one of these internet clout chasers.
We're all over the media recently for criticizing females with big eyelashes.
Listen, I know white women wear them. I know Hispanic women wear them. But if we being honest, who's the franchise? This looks ridiculous. No man has ever said, yo, you know what would make her look hotter?
More hair.
Pterodactyl wings on the face now.
Gotta love a guy with humor. Numbs down the cold hard truth when he delivers it as a punchline.
You hold on to God, his unchanging hand. He promised, yea, I will never leave you, nor forsake you. He's here with you until the end of time. It's coming out of her.
Today, I feel like you can actually see my true figure and how thick I really am. And all this cake batter.
You ain't got no damn ass, girl. But you got on a see-through and we see right through your ass.
You miss 100% of the shots you never take, and my man here had to take that kill shot.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, guess what?
What?
Do you like my new outfit?
Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
Do you like my new outfit?
Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I don't understand.
No, it's really simple. Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
But you're my husband, and you should always tell me the truth.
Right, but do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I want the husband answer.
I think it looks amazing and I think you are absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking.
Well, now I want the truth.
I don't give a
Oh my god.
Exactly.
For legal reasons, he had to get her to consent to getting cooked.
You haven't even told me I'm pretty. Excuse me. You haven't even told me I'm pretty.
We have no idea who you are. Who are you? No, they're sitting over there. We're sitting over here.
Enjoy your food.
But I'm pretty though, right?
Enjoy your food.
Yeah. Ask your boyfriend.
My man.
After the camera stopped rolling, she asked both of them, okay, so what are we now?
Saturday I was supposed to hang out with this guy, but it was getting kind of late, so I texted him and I was like, hey, it's kind of late, like maybe we should just like rain check.
Okay, rain check. No big deal, right?
And he responded saying, okay, sounds good.
Sounds good, but I'm sure this is not the end of the story.
Excuse me?
And here it comes.
And I was like, what, LOL? And he's like, you proposed to reschedule, like it's a bit late for you, said I was like respecting your boundaries and like, yeah, we can meet up another time.
Wonderful. A guy is respecting her boundaries. But there's more.
And I was like, you think you're funny? You're supposed to respond saying, no, I need to see you. I'm outside. Your doorman's blocking the door. Like, what?
Oh, I get it now. There's games apparently to be played. And one seems upset that the guy is not playing along.
He was like, wait, why are you mad that I was just like listening and like respecting what you wanted? And I was like, exactly.
Exactly what? Respecting boundaries is apparently a bad thing now? I'm beginning to believe that some women are single-handedly trying to convince the entire male population that in fact they are better off single. Because if you want to play games, ladies, play by yourself.
My man didn't just dodge a bullet, he dodged a nuke.
Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
You.
Me.
Bruder, was labern? 0. You're not my type.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course. Please go away. Please. I don't like you.
Emotional, damn it! You know, this might just be me, but confidence is when you know you look good. And overconfidence, like what we just saw, is when you need other people to tell you that.
Rather have us or a Lamborghini?
Lamborghini.
Why?
One's worth money and the other costs money.
True.
Social media is a double-edged sword.
Easy.
For one, it's given people delusions they just can't overcome. But then again, it gives us hilarious content.
It does.
I'll take it.
Excuse me, ma'am. No, I was saying get off of my car.
Is your car?
Yeah, this is my car. Nah, you got a boyfriend. Your boyfriend went...
Yeah, this is a skit. I think it's a skit.
Nah, she tripping. She's tripping. Bruh, she tripping.
They tell you to be nice to everyone, and from that day on, I'm pretty sure she started greeting everyone with a smile.
I hate how puffy everything gets at the end of pregnancy, even my face.
Should go to the gym.
Rest in
and that's
peace,
what
brother.
they call the true price of honesty.
You see that guy right there? The drunk guy on the street?
Yeah.
He proposed to me 10 years ago. I said no.
Wow.
Look at him now.
And he's still celebrating.
I know.
You lucky son of a... Shut up! You got away!
She just helped him make a friend that day.
Men really be messing things up with like the prettiest girls, and it's like, okay, all they have to do is post their story and they have 34 D.
I am so happy I came across this video today because within this video, 2 of the biggest problems with women in dating today are outlined perfectly. So the first one is, for a lot of women, attention is their currency. And with social media today, just like she was saying, a lot of women can get as much of it as they want, whenever they want.
Yep.
So now, whenever they're in a relationship and they run into an issue or the guy maybe sets a boundary about something that she doesn't like, she doesn't feel the urge to actually solve the issue and work through it together. Even whenever they are the issue, they feel entitled and don't take accountability. They just go get the attention from other guys, which will never lead to building a good, solid relationship with anybody, because every time the other person sets a boundary, you run away. And on top of that, any of the guys that are sliding up on your story or hitting you up from them are not guys that you're going to want to have a relationship with. And second, women that think like this think that their looks are everything and they're entitled because of it. But guess what? To a guy that is actually valuable and can provide for you, that you're going to respect and is going to treat you really well, doesn't give two about your looks if you're a bitch. That attitude, all you're going to get is a bunch of simps that you're going to get into a relationship with. It's not going to last because you don't respect them. And then before you know it, you're 30 years old and you're like, oh, where are all the good men at? Well, they're the guys that you probably left because you were unwilling to work through issues with them and fix yourself. And the funniest part about this is a lot of the girls that say stuff like this are the most unqualified. Like, this girl is a young single mother, for example. You combine kids with that attitude, yeah, good luck finding a good guy that's going to stay with you.
Ouch, that's gotta cut deep with some people. And yeah, they'll act like it doesn't bother them, but we all know a few people fuming at the truth.
Yeah, he just wants to know that I'm making good money. That's all he cares about.
Well, you realize that that's a terrible father.
I know.
That's not a good dad who would ever tell their... Now, let's say you marry the guy of your dreams. Do you want the guy of your dreams to tell your daughter if she turns 22, that it's okay if she does OnlyFans and would you actually want him to say that to her? Would you do the follow your dreams thing, or would you expect him to step in and be like, listen, you're my daughter, you're my brood. I spent years of my life raising you. I love you. I adore you. There's no way I'm going to let you shame yourself or your family by doing OnlyFans. Wouldn't you prefer that he did that? Your future husband?
Yeah. I hope that my future husband acts the opposite of my biological father. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
At least she's self-aware enough to pass on those poor choices to her kid. Gotta count for.
I think she was really absorbing it, because you can see her face that she really took it in, and she's like, "Oh, fuck. My dad is horrible, isn't he? He just wants me to do this because it's money. I don't want my husband to do this either."
Something little, but still something.
He don't know you. You don't know him. You don't know her. You get in the car. I'm about to.
Aaron, get your stupid in the car. Get in the car, Aaron. Get in the car, Aaron.
You do not know him. You do not know her. You don't know anybody around here. You are not special. Get your stupid. No, he is not.
Oh.
What? Because he's driving a Buick?
You said crazy.
Whoa, wait. Did you cross-check me? Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, if you'll see that road, she can't handle. No, she can't handle a goddamn thing, man. If you'll see.
Aaron, get in the car.
I'm not even sure what's going on.
Even with context, this video doesn't make sense. Apparently, the white dude is her husband, and she had just started harassing the black guy out of nowhere.
Question from John here, who writes, my wife always asks if she looks fatter. Do you have any advice on how to answer this?
Well, that's a tough
Now,
one.
John, your wife is counting on you for an unbiased answer to that question, so it's important to remove the guesswork by saying something along the lines of there's only one way to find out, and then pulling out one of these mass calculation devices and comparing that data to your wife's weight at a more desirable date.
She pops on the scale, and now we can look at the data, accounting for a water weight fluctuation if she's on her period, and then put that data into a graphical presentation, such as I have here for my wife, including her daily caloric intake and literature on the dangers associated with obesity.
No, I should say scales are not always necessary, though. I remember a few months ago when I was doing my analysis, I asked the wife to send me her macros so I can add them to my PowerPoint presentation, at which point she told me she hasn't been tracking those macros.
Well, there's your problem.
So naturally, I just asked her the follow-up question of why she's chosen to waste both our time with questions we already know the answer to.
You might be saying, well, I don't have her past weight data or body fat percentage changes. Of
course.
That's why we always recommend you start collecting this data early and often. Whether that be running her a bath and tracking the water displacement changes.
Having her fill out a fake government census report.
Or even placing an unsuspecting scale under a doormat.
In not so many words, fellas, say whatever you gotta say. But don't say yes, because that's the wrong answer to that question.
I think I'm late to the game on this one, but the comments on this video were ruthless. The definition of don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife? You definitely upgraded. Understandable. Have a great day. This is my favorite. She couldn't even find a bad pic of her.
Pretty sure the last thing she wanted was for the exposed to turn into a highlight reel, but karma works in mysterious ways.
You know how to read your proofs? Always go for number 9, that's versus 3.
Okay, so that page is called Farts by Cara. And what they do is they take this girl's content, Care by Cara, and they add farts to it. Some of you know Care by Cara. People call her Goblin Head for unknown reasons. But the reason I'm telling you this is because Care by Cara has 105,000 followers, but Farts by Cara has 121,000 followers. Almost 20,000 more followers.
Oh, internet's ruthless.
They just put farts in the video. Dude, I love it. I love that that's how you can get success, man. Just put some farts in a video, dude. What do you guys, you can't get views? You can't get views? Put a fart in there, dude.
Hey, the admin saw a gap in the market, an opportunity, and knew it had to be done. They call that a hustler.
Me looking
Yeah,
for.
well, your grandma didn't know you were gonna pimp yourself out online to random creepy men. Also, I strongly doubt that when grandma was your age, she was seeking the validation for how her half-naked body looks in pictures from random men and instead chose to keep herself pure and modest for one man, your grandfather. Maybe you should act more like your grandmother did when she was your age. That's so tough.
Grandma looked at her video and said, "You know I said more than just that."
If you and I were to switch bodies for 24 hours, what's the first thing you're doing in my body?
Go to church.
Go to church? Why, do you think I need to repent? I mean, I haven't been to church in a while. It's not a bad option.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. Go to church, guys.
She did the little hippity hop before he answered, thinking she was gonna be content for the gram. Instead, it's an advertisement for the Baptist church.
You don't have OCD. You have obesity.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. I don't know.
How did that work out so perfectly?
My psychiatrist was on here. Thank you.
Quite literally the funniest joke in the history of humankind. And she glazed over it.
Yeah, I would walk out too.
The way she wrote "he didn't pay" means she just went there to get free food.
Yep.
I'm glad he decided to get up and leave this attention-seeking woman. Otherwise, he would have paid for a bad night. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe.
You know, one of my new friends happens to be white, and things he says about white ladies and just how crazy they are, it makes sense because a lot of the videos of the most crazy, outrageous things that women do, it's usually a white woman. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but they are the most privileged. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll see you guys next time.